Hello. This is a short talk on how our meditation practice teaches us how to become a friend of life, teaches us how to meet everything that we encounter, not with fear, but with an availability to be aware and present with any kind of experience that might arise in our human existence. So I'm going to lead you in a short guided meditation now. And then I'll just talk a little bit more about what we've done and how it plays out and can play out in our meditation practice. So get into a really comfortable seat. In the Yoga Sutras, Patanjali tells us that our meditation seat should be a balance of ease and stability. And really, this is true of everything about our meditation practice, right? The way that we think about it when we're about to show up to the meditation practice, right? Is it all stira is the word in Sanskrit? Is it all discipline and I gotta show up, right? And you might sit and be like, we'll do it, but it feels tense, perhaps. Or is it all really loosey-goosey, easy, which means maybe you don't meditate actually for weeks at a time, or you don't have enough of a clear posture or a clear idea of your technique. And so the meditation practice feels like it's too easeful and it doesn't feel like it has the strength and the vigor and the clarity that you're looking for. And so I'm happy to do extra tutorials about the posture itself, but I will say just get comfortable, but also be in such a position that you're not feeling kind of floppy. Find that balance between a liftedness kind of from your core and your pelvic floor and up through your heart, and a relaxation. And sometimes the way that I describe that is find energy up through your center line, but soften the edges, almost like you're a tent, a very simple tent with a pole in the center, right? And the pole can be lifting, but everything else is just relaxed. Arrive into this moment with all of its sensations. Breathe. Feel the inhale. Feel the exhale. Arrive into every little millisecond of the breath. Now, what would it mean to be friendly with the breath? And just the way our friends, we let them come and we let them go. Can you welcome your inhale as if you are opening your arms to the arrival of a friend? And in the way that you release the exhale, the way that you would let a friend go, right? We also don't try to trap our friends. A healthy friend relationship isn't so attached. And so we find the balance right here in the breath. A welcoming and inviting in, and a farewell and a letting go, knowing that our friends come back again, and then here again is the inhale. So we're easy, we're sweet, we're welcoming, we're friendly with the breath. But we're also not absent or negligent, we remain present. And when some thought or experience pulls me away from attention on the breath, the same way that if I got distracted while a friend was talking to me, I would just come back. Oh, there you are again. Here I am again, welcoming and letting go. So it's this balance of sticking with it, coming back, but also sweetness and easiness, right? Your friend would never want you to make a big, huge fuss, right? Because you got distracted. Just want your attention back, that's all. And we get right back to it. And we start to let go of some of these ideas that meditation needs to be all discipline, right? The enlightened being is the one who has no enemies. The one who is a friend with all of life, with every sensation, with every breath, friends with every moment, exactly as it is. So thank you for joining me for that 6-minute guided meditation. I hope that the little teachings I infuse in the meditation are useful. And what I recommend doing, because they're a little dense, they're a little talky, these short guided meditations, what I recommend now is for you to take some of the teachings and the concepts and start to apply them on your own. And you can do a meditation practice in a moment in your day. You don't have to be seated even, right? If you can do that, arrive, breathe, and find that balance of presence. I'm not leaving, I'm not distracted, I'm not just mushy. A balance of kind of presence and with itness, but also ease and sweetness. Meditation is our connection to one of our innate natural states. So be friendly with yourself this week, be friendly with your meditation practice. See what it feels like to really give life permission to show up in all of its flavors and forms, And as you start to become more comfortable with your own inner world, you're going to start to become more comfortable with how you respond to the different flavors and forms that life gives us, you know? And the last thing I'll say is enjoy it. See if you can find the joy and the sweetness this week in your practices. Um, and of course, I do hope you are also doing seated meditation and bringing yourself into the cushion. We have lots of live sessions, and I'm intentionally really right now trying to create content specifically for people who are new to meditation or new to my meditation teachings. And the best way for me to do that, and the reason I created Nowhere Village as a community and as really a kind of like a social media site, is because I want you guys to guide me in what you need. And then that's fun for me. It makes it a conversation, and it makes sure that I'm not kind of throwing my offerings into a void. I want you guys to respond, to ask questions, to engage, and tell me about what's going on in your practice and where you need help. I have so many resources, and it's helpful if I have a sense of what to rummage through my tool bag for you. Yeah, and the last thing I'll say is I really want to encourage you to be very active, especially if you're not a subscriber right now. I know some people have expressed, oh, I don't want to use your resources because I'm not paying and I can't pay right now. I wouldn't make them free if I didn't want you to engage. And where I am in my business and in my life, just having conversations with you and really feeding you and giving you what you need is what I need to be doing. And that's what satisfies me. Okay, so that's all to say. Please, the thing I would love for you to do is start a conversation with me and share with us as a community what's going on for you. Every single time that one person shares in this village, at least a handful of other people go, me too. I'm so glad that you mentioned that. So yeah, so welcome if you're new, and welcome if you've been hanging out for a long time. And I hope that you're able to find some sweetness in your practice this week. I'll be doing these little guys live every Wednesday afternoon with live Q&A after.